What? There is a second season of Undone and nobody, including Amazon, told me about it? Hello everyone, Undone Season 2 has finally arrived. I think this was one of the most underrated shows of 2019. I love it. We have Rosa Salazar and Bob Odenkirk star in this show, and in many ways it reminds me of Waking Life and Scanner Darkly from Richard Linklater. I love how they shoot this with actors, rotoscope, and animate it. The first season was a serious case of science fiction meets mental illness, and it kind of left it ambiguous at the end. You weren't sure if it involved time travel and the character of Alma seeing her dead father going through time, or if it was just her and her mental illness dealing with the death of her father and dealing with her problems. It left it open-ended, and it could have been a one-off. I'm so happy it wasn't. This starts where season 1 left off, and I'm going to have mild spoilers. I'm not going to go too deep into what the plot's about. To say the least, you do get your answer through the cave. It's not all mental illness. And this season really goes and delves into time travel and memories. I love what they do here, and I think the strongest part of the show is seeing the ramifications of what they did at the end of season 1. Seeing her father alive. Bob Odenkirk has a much larger role in this new timeline. Think X-Men Days of Future Past with like consciousness of like future or alternate consciousness into a new timeline. That's pretty much what they do with Alma, but this time we get to see a stronger relationship with her and her sister Becca. She's married to Reed, and life isn't really feeling like it's all that great for her, you know? Life is feeling like it's pre-planned. It's not something that she exactly wants, and stuff's not going as she planned. So that's another thing that bonds these sisters. I love what they do here with Rosa Salazar. She has this whole other life. She's a professor now with her father. She knows Spanish. As a Texan, I can kind of like relate to that a little bit because my older brother and sister know Spanish. They're around my grandparents more. And having Becca being able to tap into people's memories is such a cool thing that adds another layer to not only their relationship, but to this show. And this show is pretty much dealing with the consequences of your actions, whether it's changing fate or dealing with your choices, dealing with the past, and having to come to terms with that. There's two things that really caught me off guard in this season, and that is there is a secret that Alma and Becca's mom is hiding. There's a secret that we don't know about, so that's the drive for this season. In addition, Bob Odenkirk's character, her father, is trying to figure out what happened to his mother. You know, she was locked up in a mental institute. In many ways, she was a lot like Alma with like, is she crazy or can she like tap into time periods and stuff, you know? So there's a lot of trauma there that they have to deal with, and that's pretty much what this season is. It's dealing with the past and trying to fix it for a better future. But as you know, with fate and time travel, there are some things you just cannot fix, and some things will balance themselves out eventually. This kind of reminded me a little bit of Frequency, the film, as well. We also get many new characters this season that are introduced. We get to see older characters in a brand new way since the timeline was fixed. And it's just crazy seeing what happens with one action, one gesture, positively, negatively, what happens with fate and people and how we're all interconnected in life. There's a lot of spirituality in this show as well. And this is a blast for any science fiction fans, people who are in animation. You're going to love this. I give it a 5 out of 5 and an A+. This is up there with season 1. And I'm just ticked off that I found it by accident. They did not promote this show, and I've been waiting for this show since 2019. Maybe they filmed it early. Maybe it took some time to rotoscope it with pandemic. I don't know. But this was sitting on the shelf too long. It needed a season 2 immediately. And if you're a Bob Odenkirk fan and a Rosa Salazar fan, definitely check this show out. It's interesting, and I have to say it's one of the most original shows out there and original stories I have seen in a very long time. So definitely check it out on Prime Video. Other than that, I can't say too much without going too deep into spoilers, but I love how they do the animation music transitions. There's some trippy stuff here that just leaves you in awe. Have you seen Undone? Let me know down in the comments below. And in the meantime, you can subscribe for more videos and check out these other videos for more content. Stay safe and healthy, everyone. Till next time.